Welcome to QLIQUID TABLE course. In that video, we will learn how to use measures in QLIQUID TABLE extension, create and set measures group. In QLIQUID TABLE, you can create list of measures that you can use for calculation. For that, just open measure section and you can see the master and add measure button. Just click and add measure and you can see the list of master measures and also fields, which you can use for aggregation. Let's open master and you can see two icons. The first icon is the master measures. Let's select the actual and budget master measure and add to the list. Then we can click on the second icon and it's a list of master visualization. Let's select the table PL and add their measure from that master visualization. Just click on account quantity and add to the measure list. Let's explore the properties of measures. Here we have default label, number formatting, and calculation condition. Also we have freezable measure checkbox. So what is it? This feature allows you to log selection for measure by generating code for that analysis. Use it carefully if you have some $sign calculation in your set analysis expression. So how to use that feature? We have here some help button. At first, we should add a QLIQUID set string to set analysis of measure. Then we make it freezable by checkbox here and freeze measure in column settings. So let's first copy the expression here and create new measure by copy that code. Next, we add in set analysis the QLIQUID table string, QLIQUID set string. Let's apply that and name this measure as account quantity freeze. Okay, next we make that measure freezable. Okay, then we can add here, see here the account quantity and account quantity freeze measures. Let's add the first one and the second one. And also let's add year. So as you can see, we have here two measures. First one is account quantity and account quantity freeze. As you can see, the main difference here is that the second measure, which can be freezable, it's the icon with the lock. Let's select their year here, for example, the 2011. Then we click on lock, and if we click, we actually lock that measure to that selection. When you lock, you can see that the measure changed the color, and also we have the lock icon on the column. Here we have year 2011, which actually we just selected before. Let's clear this selection, and as you can see, this our account quantity, which is not freezable, have all the years, but freezable measure, because it's freeze for year 2011, shows only the year 2011. Then you can unfreeze the measure and it will show the same data as their account quantity. The next feature of their measure is their font color ranges. Here we have here the button add interval. Let's click on it, and here we have two intervals, which is applied to the value of the measure, and you can change the color and the icon, also their interval itself. Let's create another interval, and here we have -infinity till 0, from 0 to 1, and from 1 to infinity. So let's change it to apply to that values. Let's add here the interval from the 70, and here we have interval till the 40. Okay, Next, let's close account quantity here and apply that intervals here. And as you can see, we change the colors depending on the value. Also, you can apply the icon. Here we have the different icons. We can apply depends on your task. Okay, let's save and reapply the measure here. So here we have different icons, a color, depending on the interval which we have in our value. The next option of the QLIQUID table is the measure groups, which allows you to combine measures and play around with the style of it. How to create measure group? You can do here in master or in the measure groups. Let's open measure master, and on the right you can see measure group. Let's call it PNL and click add button. Let's select actual and budget and select the measure group which we just created and click on the arrow. Okay, we add actual and budget to the PNL group. Let's close that master and go to the section of the definition which is called measure groups. Here we have our group we just created. Let's click on it, and here we have first option. It's a label. Label, it's a name, a string, which is shown in the list of expression. Column label, it's a name which is shown in the header of the table. So let's select here and add some extra values. For example, we show the maxed value of the year. Okay, let's apply. And here we have some styling. It's a background color, left border, the size, the type of the border, and the same for the right border. So let's select the background color, and it should be the green. Left border should be the gray color. Let's select here, copy, and do the same with the right border. And let's make them 3 pixels. Okay, let's save. Let's update our app to apply the settings. Okay, and if we go to the settings of the table, you can see here PNL group. So PNL group, it's a group because it has different color and also have additional icon, which is the same as the dimension groups, which we talked about before. So let's add the PNL group for the rows here and also add measure PNL. Okay, and as you can see, we have here actual and budget, but we don't have any extra styling or header. To apply the styling of the header, we can go to measure groups and show group name. Make it true. Okay, when we apply that, you can see that we change the style and also we add some column label name, which is PNL and max of the year. So you can play around it and add some values to make the style which is you expect. Let's add here just actual value and budget, or you can separate it, and as you can see it has extra label and header and style.